Hi everybody, it's David Fleming here from the Toronto Realty blog, and welcome to this week's Pick 5. Now, the title this week, as you saw, is Cute and Cozy. So obviously this Pick 5 is about me, because I am both of those things. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. Yes, this week's Pick 5 is about cute and cozy. So obviously this week's Pick 5 is about my teddy bear, Billy. No, I don't know where I was going with that either. Although, while we're on the subject of it, I did have a teddy bear named Billy, and I did sleep with him until I was 12. I believe it was when my father said to me, you know, Dave, one day there's going to be a girl in the bed with you, and you won't have room for Billy. Yeah. That was probably around the time I thought maybe I have 1 to 2 years left of Billy. Anyways, cute and cozy. Speaking of which, what is happening here? I feel like I'm about to go to a nightclub. I wanted to talk, guys, this week about smaller houses, cute and cozy. Those real estate buzzwords that usually mean small. That's what we would say, right? I think that was in a Simpsons episode, right? About how you, actually I've seen a lot of memes on that, about real estate words and what they really mean. But cute and cozy, that's what I would say if I had a house on a 12-foot lot. But what we're seeing right now in the condo market is a lot of one bedrooms, I should say a lot of one bedrooms now that are going for, what, $900,000. So when you see that kind of action in the condo market, where else are you going to look, right? Where else are you going to look? And probably not anywhere in the central core, and probably not anywhere around that price what they sell for. But the properties I'm looking at today, cute and cozy, we're $799 list to $899 list. So again, these things are going to move for higher numbers than that. But when I'm seeing one bedroom condos, some of these things, right? And I was looking at a comp for a listing I've got coming out on Stafford. I mean, a one bedroom at $875,000. I mean, holy moly, guys! Like, why aren't we out there in the housing market? And again, everyone's got a limit, right? So, you know, $875, I can't afford $1,025. We understand that. But if you also look at pre-construction prices, and I wrote this in my blog the other day about the 25-story building coming up in Leaside, and I said, if it was $1,700 a foot in pre-con, 595 square foot one bedroom is over $1 million in pre-construction. So with that said, guys, let's get started. Cute and cozy. All right, Tyreek Hill was traded to the Dolphins. Thank you, my friend Ryan in Kingston. But let's get started. Try to have no more distractions. So take a look at the map here, guys. All right, we have all on the east side. There's only 4 listings. Interestingly enough, it says that 143 Leslie cannot be mapped. Wonder what happened with that. Oh, guys, I got a confession to make. You ready for this? You ready for real estate's dirty little secrets? 2 of these properties are listed by good friends of mine. Now, I'm not going to name names. One of them's listed by, let's not name genders, a person who is the nicest psycho I've ever met. And by that, I mean, when I first met this person, he or she said, I've read every single one of your blog posts. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people read the blog regularly. No, I've read every one. You mean like, sorry, say that again? No, I actually started from June of 2007, and then I read every single one, and I know everything about you. And I was like, don't put me in a trunk, right, with the tennis ball. So anyways, this person, I'm not going to name names. I'm not saying his or her name rhymes with blamey and may work, Midtown or something. I'm not going to do that, right? She knows. So I won't talk your listing. It looks pretty good. And then the other one is a friend of mine here in the office. He or she is not on my team, but I might have taught he or she everything he or she knows, because this person just happened to get sat in the basement at 290 Merton for 5 years and listen to everything we talked about. You're welcome. I won't talk your listing either. They both present very well, thank goodness, because if I had to say negative things about them, these 2 people might take me to task. Anyways, my God, what are we talking about? David's teddy bear and people that stalk him. Right. What an arrogant, I always say there's 2 things that I am. Amazing and modest. Okay, so yes, I had a teddy bear. Can I get a picture? I'm going to email my mom. Can I get a picture? Is there any chance I have a picture of me sleeping with this teddy bear? Ooh, I have one actually. You know what? I'm thinking I have Smurf sheets and a GIMP bracelet. You can't say GIMP. Boondoggle. Can we get that photo up? I'm going to find that photo. That's me. That's Billy. That's my GIMP bracelet. And those are my Smurf sheets. Yeah. Also, why did my mother turn the lights on while I was sleeping and take that photo? Real estate, Jesus. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. So cute and cozy, right? Cute and cozy. What do we really mean here? So 59 Coxwell. $799 list. Okay, I'm listening. 2-bed, 1-bath. It's a 4-piece on the second floor. 12.5 feet. How wide is this office? I bet this office is wider. I don't know the measuring tape, but I bet it's wider than this house. So look, it's $799. It's a freaking house. What do you want? And of course, it's going to sell for more. So let's look at the floor plans first, because this will provide some context. So main floor. You have living, you have kitchen, dining. You have no choice but to combine the two because it's a $799 listing in the city of Toronto. Upstairs. You know when you walk up the stairs and you can fall left or fall right, okay? And you're probably not falling, I hope. And you've got 2 bedrooms and you've got the bath in the middle. And then downstairs. Downstairs is where, this is 9.5 by 11, so it'll be 100 square feet. This is where, if we've got a functional space, I think that this elevates this, you know, because you're comparing would I rather live in a spacious 2-bed, 2-bath condo. I think this is where the decision will be made for us. So it has no parking, of course not. Why would anything of this size have parking and of this price? So first photo here, and she's used this as, he or she obviously, as the feature photo. So I understand that most people would rather have a dining room outside of the kitchen, but again, this is a $799,000 listing. This is cute and cozy. It is completely upgraded, okay, for, again, a $799 listing. This is not Forest Hill. This is not a $4 million house. So when I point to things and say that they're awesome, take it in context. Kitchen, fully functional, okay? We're hitting the marks. We have a dishwasher. Again, if this was semis and Leaside, you're going to be like, yeah, of course we have a dishwasher. But we're looking at very small houses here. We hit all the marks. Another thing that bothers me in houses, no hood fan, right? In, you know, crappy renos, this thing does hit the marks. So from the outside, it's cute, it's cozy. It's painted white brick. I love the look of it outside. Nice, okay? Nicely staged, I will say, too. And here, this is the irony, guys. See this condo here? See what's happening in any of these new mid-rise condos, 8 to 10 stories. You're going to pay $1 million for a 2-bed, 2-bath. So if you get this house for $1 million, $1.1 million, whatever it's going to sell for, I'd rather have a freehold. So main floor, right? Are we snug? Yeah, of course. We've got the staircase that's running perpendicular to the layout of the house, but we've got room for living. We've already showed you the dining kitchen. And then we go upstairs. Oh, here we go. Nice hat. I like that. And then, okay, so, right? Fully functional kitchen. Pot lights. Nice touch. Oy vey. And then upstairs. Okay, so here are the 2 bedrooms, right? Nicely done. Okay. Oh, that's what I meant. See what I see when I was like, you walk upstairs, you can fall one way, you can fall the other way. So bedrooms are a fair size, vaulted ceiling, right? Second bedroom's decent. And then nice renovated bathroom, right? So you don't need to do anything. Oh, I spoiled the surprise. Okay, you don't need to do anything in here, and that's, among other things, what I like about this. I need to turn this off. This is so distracting. Ah, David, I did it again. Okay, so then here's the basement. So point being, right, at any price point, and I've seen $4.5 million houses where you're like really invested in this basement, right, because it's got 11-foot ceilings and a walkout to the backyard, and it's got a bar, and this is going to be our rumpus room, and that's what we really want. Or you have a $799 listing, and you're like, why, David, why are you telling me about the basement? Because this is your extra space, and this is what you don't have in a condo that's $1 million. So if you were to go back, just in theory, and say, oh, this living room is too snug, okay, I get you, but you have this downstairs. So if the living room upstairs is too snug, fine. Here's where your 60-inch TV goes. Here's where your 5 people sit and comfortably watch, I don't know, the Super Bowl or The Bachelor. Holy crap, I'm getting old. That was a thing, right? People would like the Bachelor finale, come over, whatever. So, you know where I was going with that, guys. But again, like good ceiling height. Let me turn this around this way. Okay, yep, you can see it's a little love seat. Right here, it looks a lot bigger. But point being, you have the space in the basement. And this is a $799,000 listing. And it's a freehold in the city of Toronto. What in the H do you want? So you flip to the other side. Okay, this is interesting here. You've got washer, dryer, right? Like it's checking boxes. Okay, then you go outside, 2-tier deck. Hello, one here. This is where we're cooking, this is where we're dining, and then we've got space back here. So I look at this and I play this off of a condo, and you know, look, 1 bedrooms. I should show you some. I should pull them up, but I'm not going to because we're zooming here. We're going, we're moving. I just think that for $1 million, right? And there's summertime shots, beautiful. Like, how in the world can you possibly compare this to a condo? It's awesome. So, you know, I think this has a ton of potential. I think it's a great space. And obviously there are pros and cons to this, right? Like 12.5 is not that wide, but it's a freaking freehold, right? And map-wise, where is it? Okay, look, your steps to Queen. This is your TTC route. You can walk down to, where's the sewage treatment playground? That's my favorite. It's my favorite joke. If you've been watching Pick 5, you know I say that all the time. I love the sewage treatment playground because when I think about my kids playing, I think about sewage. So here are the beaches down here, Kew Gardens, right? You've got Woodbine Park here. And then, how far are you from the subway? You're not terrible, right? But you're a quick bus ride. So I think it's got a ton of potential. Here's a comp, right? 12.5 by 110. Now this sold in February, right? 12.5 by 110. What are we? 12.5 by 110, right? So this is a 2-bed, 2-bath. It's 980 sale, 748 list, okay? Pretty much, right? You know, not in the same shape. So I think obviously they've got the second bath, but you know, what does that bath look like? Holy moly. Let's go down here, right? So it's an unfinished basement with kind of a pretend bathroom. I don't love that. So if this is 980, guys, you can imagine where this one is going. I think it's going to do really, really well in the market. Again, when we're looking at cute and cozy, there are going to be things that you don't have. There are going to be things that you would like. And to that, I would say get a better budget, move out of the city, and a whole bunch of things that you're not going to like. But in reality, look, this is worth every penny of what somebody's going to pay for it just based on what the condos are going for. Okay, so let's move on to the next one here. We've got Walpole, which I think is the name of a jail in Boston, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe I'm not sure. Walpole, Wacom? I think it is Walpole. So this is an odd one, okay, because it's tenanted and they're holding back offers. I don't understand that, okay? 13.66 by 90, says it's a private drive. We'll come back to that. 1-car parking, 2-bed plus 1 2-bath, partly finished. What in the world is happening here? So look, let's scroll down here. Call listing agent before drafting offer. That usually means there's some sort of secret. March 30th offers, tenanted 24 hours notice. So if you are holding back offers, it means you're pricing low and you want offers, you want plural, you want 8 offers, 10 offers, 20 offers. You need to have access. If you have 24 hours notice needed for showings, you're not going to have unfettered access. This could be an interesting one. So let's just look at Walpole. First of all, is Walpole a prison? Walpole prison. Walpole prison. Yes, MCI Walpole. See how my brain works? Okay, is Walpole a prison? No, 121 Walpole. I want to look at this driveway situation. So where are we here? See this? 121 Walpole. Is it possible that this is a legit private drive? Guys, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Because this house here has a basketball net on the side of it. I don't know. And I think that's maybe, among other reasons, what the note about please call listing agent is. So did not investigate, but I'm just going to put a big question mark on that one. So you get inside, and again, you've got the perpendicular staircase, right? We just saw this with the other listing. Now this is tenanted, so this is as good as they can do in terms of, you know, they're not staging. They could have hired a professional photographer. But, you know, it's the same thing. Dining in the kitchen, right? And it's going to have a similar layout for the kitchen. It's not as nice as the one we just saw. These are original cabinets, right? Upstairs, again, bedroom on one side, bedroom on the other side. So it's kind of a crummier version of the one that we just saw. And it's tenanted, and they want 90 days notice. And there's your basement. Different photo size. This is probably from a previous listing or something. So they've got a bed down here. The other one had a rec room, right? And that's what they mean by part finished. Okay, so then you've got the backyard. Not nearly as nice as the last one. And that's the basement bathroom. Interesting. Oh, is that what a washer dryer looks like? I had no idea. And then what's happening here? Is this the private driveway? Maybe it's this here. No, I don't know. I'm confused. So I'm going to do this, guys. Let me go to Geo Warehouse, and we're going to map it, okay? Aha. See this? So this is interesting. See this little guy here? Okay. I think that potentially that spot back there is the driveway, because in between the houses here, that private driveway, remember where the basketball net was? It looks like it belongs there. So I think that maybe at the back, that's the parking, right? Does that make sense? Because again, if we go back to our good friend here, this looks like it belongs here. So I don't think that's the private drive. But if we go back here, and they're taking a photo of it for a reason, I suspect that you've got a right-of-way here behind this house, and then you've got a little space here. Okay, private drive. I don't know, I might have called that a right of way. So anyways, let's go to the comps on Walpole. Here's one that's on a 12 by 100, no parking, right? This sold in June of last year, $799, $985. And it seems like that's where a lot of these are landing, is in the high nines. This had an unfinished basement, but it was in pretty nice shape, right? And it was staged well, it presented well, but that was 9 months ago, right? This was a bully offer, by the way. I remember this one. $799 list, $985 sale, no parking, 12 by 100. Let's close that, and we'll go back to this guy. 13.66 by 90 with parking. Thank you. Hey, did I do that? I have no idea what just happened there. That was magic. So, with parking, it doesn't show exceptionally well, but this too should be well over $1 million. And I think the parking is what's going to drive it. So let's go back here. Where are we on the map? So we were where before? Waste treatment playground. Okay, we were down closer to Queen. Here, right, we're closer to the Danforth. I don't know that I distinguish between the locations, right? You could probably walk to the Danforth a heck of a lot quicker than where we just were, but I'm not giving any plus or minus. So again, I think this is over $1 million based on that comp. And if we go back, where's our first one, right? This was the other Coxwell, 980. You know, I think that sold for a low price. I personally think, oh, don't log me out, MLS. Oh my goodness. Where are we going here, guys? There we go. I personally think that 59 Coxwell will sell better, upwards of 1.1, and I think 121 Walpole should be low 1 million. Okay, so let's go to 113 Wildwood, and hopefully MLS is not logging me out. It is 1,000 degrees in here, guys. So when they fixed the heat, because I had no heat in here and I was freezing, I would come in every day at 17 degrees. I think when they fixed the heat, what they did was take all of the heat for the entire building and then reroute it into my office. So I'm slowly melting. Okay, so internet's back on. That was a nice break. So the next one's 113 Wildwood. So we're climbing the ladder here in terms of list price. Let's just go back. Okay, so we've got my friend $799, which is upwards of $1.1 million. We've got Walpole at $799, probably just over $1 million. Now we're at $880 list and 13.75, marginally larger, massive 135.7 foot lot. Now, 2 beds, 1 bath. See this right here? It says ground, 1 by 4 by second ground. That's a mistake. There are 3 bathrooms. Unfinished basement, says there's a family room, which I highly doubt there is, and we have 0 car parking. Now, where's Wildwood Crescent? Well, I know this very well because I had a rockin' sale there not too long ago. Okay, so this is on the the north side, which means that it backs onto the train. But here it actually backs onto the park, and the park backs onto the train. So I had a Wildwood over here. We'll get back to that later. So what are we here? We're 880 list. So not the best photos, I will admit. We'll take a look through. Older floors, backgammon, thank goodness. Right? Doesn't present exceptionally well. To each their own. Fine. Now, it's slightly wider, as we can tell. It's the depth of the lot. That's a terrible picture because it shows how small this kitchen is. Like you could barely fit through there. But the depth of the lot is phenomenal. So see how snug that is, right? You're trying to do a counter on one side, a counter on the other. You can barely walk through there. Bed, great. Bed, bathroom, separate shower tub, right? But this place just does not look like it's in great shape. Doesn't look like a lot of care. Doesn't look like it was staged at all. And that's basically it. So the tough part is, guys, it's a 135-foot lot, and this is all they've shown us. This is 14 photos, right? And they've got this little deck. But maybe we can go back to address history here and look at some older photos because that listing is so crummy. So let's take a look here. 9 photos. What have we got here? 9 photos. Okay, so there again, back deck. What I'm trying to get at is that it's a huge lot, but it slopes down. Nobody has any photos of this thing. Can we go back? What is this? 1987. Okay, first mortgage at 11.75%. Interesting. I don't think we're going to have any luck here. We're not going to find any old photos. This one is the same deal. They got a picture of the playground sign. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to make some assumptions on this. It's a big lot, right? 135.7. Let me go to Geo Warehouse and just show you how big it is. So, I don't know if you can tell from this. Okay, there you go. So, yeah, I mean, you know, look, what can you say? Oh, actually, it's on the south side. My mistake. Remember when I said that it was backing onto the playground, which is backing onto the train. No, it's on the south side. But look at the size, guys, of this lot. It's massive, right? And you can see the outline of the house here with this big lot that they haven't even shown us a photo of. I think that's a huge mistake. Why would you not take a photo of that? So anyways, look, I hate to say it, it's not the best, way to sell. But again, you would expect, where is it here? Tenanted, right? That's the issue. So it's why we have so few photos, and it's why it's not staged and beautiful. But considering that this is tenanted, you got photos that look this good and not being facetious, I think good job. Ask the tenants to clean up a little bit, and it's not going to be a staged place. But check this out. Can we, I'm going to put this into frame. Easy to show 2 hours notice. Phenomenal, right? That we don't have 24 hours notice, but 10 to 8. 10 to 8. 10 in the morning to 8 at night? Is that a but? I'm confused. So if you are allowed to show it from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., that's phenomenal. That must be what it is. I swear my thinking cap's on today. Okay, I have no comps for Wildwood, guys. I mean, here are the comps. This one here was my crazy sale, $1,877,000. That was phenomenal. And then you look at last fall, like 1.1 for a semi. My 1,877 sticks out pretty good, right? That was a 3-bed, 3-bath. So I don't know what to say because there's just no like 910 here, 115 Wildwood. This was like 2 years ago. And this was 135 by 16.58, sold for 910. But when was this? September, right? So I just don't think that that's a good comp for us. I don't know what this one's going to sell for. I mean, it'll sell for over $1 million. But again, they're all selling for over $1 million, right? And again, that's a lot of money for those of you that are looking at $799. But for those of you that are comparing this to the 1-bedroom condos you're getting for $970,000, you know what? Get up over $1 million. It's a hell of a lot better investment. Okay, so next one here, guys, 143 Leslie Street. Let's take a look at where this is, map it. We are prime Leslieville. We're Leslie on Leslie. So we're Leslieville. This is Queen Street. Now, if I'm going to be honest, prime is probably in here. But the fact that you're on Leslie, in Leslie, that's like on Wychwood, in Wychwood. I think it's a very popular spot. So it is a row house. It is 15 by 128. We do have parking. We are just a 2-bed, 1-bath, but it is exceptionally, exceptionally well done. So they're listed very, very low. They're listed at $899. This thing I think is a 1.3-ish. Don't quote me on it. Okay, I know it's just a 2-bed, 2-bath, but it shows so well and it is so nicely done. So there it is from the outside. Really, really nice look to it. Okay, it's got the curb appeal. It's on a nice spot, and your neighbors on this side, they've done a really, really beautiful number 2. So I'm not, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I was thinking about the term beautiful number 2. That sounded really weird. I was gonna say, curb appeal. Yeah, I'm not like the curb appeal king, but I understand where people are with that. It's got a very, very nice look to it, and it's got kind of like a cottagey kind of, I don't know, like the cedar up here, nice street number. I just think by the way this presents, it's going to do really well. So inside, right, we don't have that perpendicular staircase, and that's the first big difference between this and the other ones that we've looked at. You have a large principal living, you have a large principal dining, and with this one being wider than the other ones, I think it's only a 2-bed, 1-bath, but here's where you really see the difference in the square footage, because this is massive compared to Walpole, I don't mean the prison, and the first one which we saw on Coxwell, right, which was smaller, but it had that big basement rec room. So again, big space, right? Beautiful staging, and then you've got a pretty nice kitchen, right? And it's like fridge kind of hanging out in the middle of nowhere here, not a lot of cupboard space. Like, it's not perfect, but look, you've got your mudroom at the back, so it's functional if you've got kids, right? There's a nice shot. I wonder if she's using my photographer now. Got a gas stove. Yeah. Okay, and then we go outside. God, is it hot in here? Oh my God. I've taken open house signs and pinned them up against where the heat comes out, like 70% covered, so I'm only getting 30% of the heat that's intended, and it's still, I'm dying in here. Right, so again, this is going to sound silly, but look at the black hinges. This is the attention to detail in a really, really good reno. There are people that will do a quick and dirty Home Depot reno, and they'll put in new laminate floors, right? But they leave the things, like a gold door handle, but then the silver hinges. The fact that they've taken the doors off and put in black hinges that kind of goes with, right? Goes with this, black here, staging. They've got the glass here. And then again, you just go back to like this here from a curb appeal standpoint. Don't log me out or I'm going to punch you in the mouth, MLS, right? Black here, right? Black here. It just kind of goes, right? Maybe I'm making something out of nothing. But where were we here? Hinges. There we go. I just like that attention to detail. So again, really nice big bedroom, great staging, right? Ceiling fans, hate them. And then you got the swirly grandma ceiling here. Nice, She's using my stager, I'll tell you that much. And then we got a nice big renovated bathroom. So you can see this is $1.3 million, guys, for sure. And I know it's only a 2-bed, 1-bath, but man, I remember when we were doing 2-bed, 2-bath at $800K. That was like a pick 5 of mine, right? And now we're 2-bed, 1-bath, but it's on Leslie and it's beautiful and it's nicely done. So I just think there, right? You got an unfinished basement, but the ceiling height's good, okay? And you've got a back door and it's all done. It's ready to rock and roll. You just need to finish it. So 1.3 for an unfinished basement seems like a lot, but again, like, look at it. It's huge. So what she's done here is very smart, okay? See this? This is what it could look like, right? Isn't that neat? I love this, okay? So that's what the basement is right now, and this is what it could look like. And yes, there's an element of BS in this because it's virtually done, but if you finish it, and like obviously, right, you need to put your furnace somewhere, okay? But if you finish it, this is what it's going to look like. I think that's a great job. Congratulations on that, right? So there you go. Look how big this basement is. Now, is it 50 grand? No, it's probably more. But it's not like you're digging things out. Let me go back to this. Okay, it's all waterproofed on the inside, right? It's already poured concrete. It's like ductwork to one side. This has a ton of potential. There you go. So there's backyard, right? Huge backyard. And again, yeah, there you go, parking. So 1.3, that's my estimate for this one. Do I have comps? Let me think. Leslie. Didn't we see the same one? Hang on. I mean, let's look at this, okay? So this is 115, Leslie, and it's a semi, and this sold in June of 2020. It sold for $1,320,000. So look, the street can support it. That was how long ago? And then if we go, you guys are probably looking at this and telling me what to click on, right? So here's a 14.5 by 128, $1,376,000, and this was September of last year. So if that's $1,376,000, but you know, look, it looks like this, and then we've got our friends here's, right? Looks like this. I know it's a 2-bed, 1-bath, and it's got an unfinished basement, but that basement is ready to rock and roll. So my target's 1.3 on this one. Okay, last one. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, 17 Weymouth. Great street name. Where are we here? Weymouth, just north of Danforth. Now we're in between Dawes and Victoria Park. So this area doesn't get a lot of love. To be honest, I don't know, man. To each their own. There are a lot of people that are like, I do not want to live in this box. I'm sure in a long enough time horizon, every single area in the city of Toronto is going to be desirable, but never as desirable as the next one. So what can we say? 17 Weymouth, 15 by 100, 2-bed plus 1 3-bath, says 2 kitchens. Hello, are we into duplex territory? Dining, kitchen, living, bath, primary, second, kitchen, bath, 3rd bed, bathroom. Methinks this is a bit chopped up. So here are their photos. Ready? Basement bedroom with green walls and a matching green dragon. Green machine. Upstairs, bathroom. What's happening here? What's happening here? This is a dining room / bedroom. And there you go. So I don't know what more I can show you for this one, guys. Like, I needed a 5th property, but you know, the cute and cozy theme here, it's 15 by 100 and it's 2 units. So they are definitely cozy, right? I'll tell you that much. Now let me go to address history. So sold what, 4 years ago for $600,000, right? And this is pretty cute and cozy, right? Not a huge house. So they've duplexed this as best as they could. And there are definitely more photos, right? Like, it looks pretty, you know, garbagey here. So good on these guys for doing the work, and now they're looking to flip it, right? That's what it looked like before. It's just bizarre to me that, like, this is your listing, right? And it says vacant. See this? Vacant. And these are the photos that you started out with a photo of the basement, right? And then you're into the bathroom, which has a massive washer dryer next to the toilet. Then we're upstairs here, okay? Then where the hell are we here? I don't know. This feels like second level, but is it? Because why would you have this door here? I don't know. This looks like it's going down to the basement, and I said it was a bedroom at first, so now I'm even confusing myself. And that's a main floor kitchen. So let's go again to here, okay? Ground floor, dining, kitchen, living, bath, Second is primary, second bed, kitchen, bathroom. So is it possible then, and then basement is third bed and bath. Let's read the remarks here. 3 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, 3 baths. Living room with small office and walkout to deep yard. I cannot believe I'm reading this. Large deck for entertaining. New. I don't care. Perfect guest suite or kids' rec room. Easily convert second kitchen to bedroom. I mean, I wouldn't call that easy. Like easily rip out existing kitchen, replace all flooring, cap plumbing, move plumbing stack, drywall. Like that's not what I would call easy, right? Yeah. Where are we here? Offers on April 5th. Of course, they love to hold back offers for 2 weeks when agents from the north, and I don't mean Game of Thrones, come to list in our area. So I don't know what to say about that one because it's just such a weird house, and you, like me, don't even really know what the hell's going on in it. So we'll go back to our 5 here. 59 Coxwell. Great house, snug, it's cute, it's cozy, right? It's probably $1,000,001, right? 12.5 by 110. And then we've got our friend 121 Walpole, which has a weird kind of private parking situation, and it has a 2-piece in the basement, but I don't remember if that was actually a real 2-piece. It's in a wider and shorter lot. That's $1,000,000, methinks. 113 Wildwood, I have absolutely no idea because it is tenanted and there are only so many photos. This also has, okay, semi-overlooking a park. Can we just to say we did, I want to show you where that is. So like location's awesome, right? Remember when I said, okay, there it is, and I said I thought it was behind? No, it's not. That's the park, and the train is behind it. So that's going to push the price a lot, and I think for entry level, I know what's funny is you've got the sold sign here on Google Maps 113, and then where are we here? Yeah, that was from when it sold previously, obviously. So yeah, this one, I mean, they listed a little bit higher than I would have to hold back. Unfinished basement and that weird situation where they have the deck in the backyard but didn't show us the backyard. And then we've got 143 Leslie, which sparkles, and I think that's $1,000,003. And then we've got 17 Weymouth, which I don't actually know what it is. Yeah. So there it is, cute and cozy. Hey, if you're wondering, can we get that photo of David and his teddy bear and GIMP bracelet and Smurf bed sheets up again? Yeah, let's get that up there. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. And I ain't afraid to show it. Is it wrong that my wife lets my children listen to Sexy and I Know It? My daughter says I've got fashion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. Now, she's 5. She believes that fashion, related to clothing, refers to the pants. But the lyrics are actually, I have passion in my pants, and you know what that refers to, and CAS, don't come to my home. My kids are 5 and 2. Can we just get a picture? Can we just show how much fun they have? Yeah, so every night when I am home, I'm usually home 2 or 3 nights a week, we have a dance party, and my kids do listen to LMFAO, but I've been trying to push them off to Taylor Swift, Shake It Off, Shake Shake. Dookie loves Shake Shake. He's my boy, Duke. He loves Taylor Swift. Good boy. But yeah, and then what did I get them into? Barbie Girl. I tried to get them into CNC Music Factory. They were not interested. I tried to get Maya into Avril Lavigne, great female role model. My God, what happened? I used to be young. Can we get a photo up of me young? Yeah, how about that? Right there. And what do I look like now? Can you draw a large circle around my even larger head? Just draw a big circle. That's what I look like now. Maybe before and after, I don't know. Anyways, guys, if you're like me, you're obsessed with age. The fun part is it doesn't stop, but neither does this market. It's going nuts right now. We are pushing right through past March break now. The next little bump will be Easter and Passover on the same day. Good Friday and Passover on the 14th. So that will be our next little break. Push through till then. You'll see showings really ramp up this week and next week. That is when things will slow down. People don't love to list around that holiday. And then April the, I don't know what it is, 18th, 19th, right after Easter Monday, the market will explode. Listings will peak. I personally think that you're going to see some opportunities in the market. At the very least, if prices stabilize, you get choice. And we haven't had a lot of choice as buyers. And then we'll push through right till the end of June. And then comes the summer, and every single person in Toronto is going to leave because we've been cooped up with COVID for 2 years. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end it right there. As I said, things are still moving. One more time with that picture. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.